Hey everyone, this is Ben once again, and welcome back to another video. This time around, I'm continuing my videos on the animal kingdom. Since last week, I had focused on mollusks. Now, since it is this week, I'm going to talk to you about another group of invertebrates. This time around, though, it will conclude the video on animals without backbones. And yes, folks, those are the invertebrate groups you've been waiting to hear most about. So today, the groups of invertebrates that I'm going to conclude are definitely the ones you will know and love. These groups of animals are the arthropods. Of all the invertebrates, arthropods are definitely one of the most iconic of all the groups. When you think of arthropods, you usually think of insects. But what about the myriapods, crustaceans, and arachnids that are also members of this group? And so, sit back, relax, and take it all in as I dive you into the world of arthropods. There you will learn amazing facts about these creatures and what exactly makes these iconic invertebrates very different from many other groups of animals around the world. There are those who are wondering, what is an arthropod? Arthropods are invertebrates, animals without backbones, and they belong in the phylum Arthropoda. The word arthropod means jointed foot, named after their segmented legs. There are four living groups of arthropods: arachnids, myriapods, crustaceans, and insects. Arthropods are the largest and diverse group of invertebrates, and their diversity enables them to conquer all kinds of habitats, from the polar regions to warm tropical rainforests. Unlike other animals, arthropods are characterized by their segmented legs, compound eyes, and a hard exoskeleton to protect themselves from predators, and they have the ability to go through a series of molts before becoming adults. This ability to diversify and thrive in different environments makes arthropods one of the most successful and diverse animals in the world. The first arthropods appeared 542 million years ago in a time called the Cambrian period. They were among the first animals to live and develop in the ancient seas. By Ordovician times, they diversified and began to spread rapidly. Later in the Paleozoic, some left the oceans and became one of the first animals to live on land. Later, they evolved into immense shapes and sizes. By Permian times, they became very abundant in their diversity and began to spread more rapidly. It wasn't until the Mesozoic era, 252 to 145 million years ago, that arthropods began to increase in their diversity more and more. And this led to an amazing growth with the widespread evolution of plants. By the Paleogene all the way to the Pliocene, arthropods during the early to mid Cenozoic became quite abundant in their amazing forms, and this led to the amazing continuation of their evolution, and many would evolve into modern day species. Living arthropods today are the many examples as to how these amazing creatures became quite successful among the entire animal kingdom. Now let's talk about more facts on arthropods. And this time it'll focus on their body features and, of course, their variation of different sizes. Arthropods have many unique features. While some insects have wings, other kinds of arthropod species do not. Their segmented legs are very useful for getting around on land. Their powerful jaws and mouthparts are used for biting and self defense. Their hard bodies are covered by an exoskeleton, which is very useful against many predators who would try to eat them. There are many kinds of arthropods, and all of them come in a wide variation of sizes and shapes. They range from the tiny woodlouse, the size of a human hand, to the Goliath beetle, which holds the title as the largest insect in the world. Other arthropods also vary in size as well. The coconut crab holds the title as the largest of all the crabs and of the entire crustacean family. No matter the size and different features, All arthropods are very unique among the animal kingdom, making them one of the most distinguishable and varied creatures in the world. Arthropods have a wide variety of senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. They have very good eyesight, and their eyes are made up of distinctive lenses. These are called compound eyes, and they act like mini lenses, which are very useful in finding food as well as finding mates. Their other senses also include their antennae, which act not only as feelers, but are also very good at smelling, which helps them to smell food as well as detect danger from predators. They also have legs, which helps them to hear. Whenever sound they hear, they're able to stay alert, ready for danger. These attributes give arthropods one of the most unique advantages among all other animals. Arthropods are found in all kinds of habitats. They can be found in the polar regions, deserts, wetlands, oceans, mountains, and caves. Some species of arthropods live in the trees, others are adapted for above or below ground level, while many other species are totally adapted to being fully aquatic. This ability to live in habitats and be adaptable in many environments makes arthropods one of the most abundant creatures in the world. Now let's talk about another cool fact of arthropods, and this time it will focus on what they eat, as well as their ability of maintaining an ecological balance in a delicate ecosystem. Arthropods feed on a wide variety of diets, which can depend on the species. Some are considered carnivorous, meaning that they'll feed only on meat, while other species are known to be vegetarian, meaning that they'll feed only on vegetation. Aside from their diets, all arthropods are known to be in ecological balance, meaning that they all play a part in keeping the ecosystem healthy. Their wide variation of diets and their amazing ability to keep the ecosystem healthy makes them very unique among animals. Arthropods move around in order to escape predators, find food, and find mates. While some species use their segmented legs to get around, others have wings that they use for true powered flight. This ability to move in a variety of ways makes arthropods very capable of survival in their environment. Now let's dive into more cool facts on arthropods, and this time it'll focus on their defense mechanisms and on how they survive against a world of predators. Arthropods have a wide range of defenses. Some use warning colors as a self defense mechanism, while others use claws, pincers, or jaws to protect themselves against predators who try to attack them. Although, sadly, in spite of their defense, arthropods are also vulnerable to predators who want to try and eat them. Mammals, birds, fish, even amphibians and reptiles make a tasty meal for these vulnerable creatures. Their variety of different defenses and the ability to try and survive against predators makes arthropods one of the most unique and fascinating creatures in their natural world. Arthropods have many different reproduction methods. Although some species reproduce asexually, others will reproduce sexually. This ensures that the next generation will survive to adulthood. When mating, the male mounts the female and ends up locking bodies with her. This enables them to sperm, so that this way, when the sperm is reproduced in her body, it will allow her to lay all the eggs. After the eggs are laid in a safe place, the young will eventually hatch. And throughout the series of stages, young arthropods are very small, but when they go through a series of molts, they will eventually become adults, so that eventually they will start the life cycle all over again. This ability to reproduce and develop into adults makes arthropods one of the most unique creatures in their environment. Arthropods are in danger for many reasons. One of those is habitat destruction caused by human hunters. This is the reason why many of them are on the edge of decline. Luckily, there are conservation efforts that help them to protect these endangered species. And with enough knowledge and understanding, scientists can definitely understand what makes these arthropods decline, so that when they study them and are able to save them, it will ensure them that these species have a whole new future ahead of them. Well, that wraps up this video talking about arthropods, and it concludes the videos that focus on invertebrates, animals without backbones as a whole. So, I hope you really enjoyed this video that talked about arthropods, and stay tuned for when I begin the videos of vertebrates, which will start off with fish. I hope this was worth it, and if you really liked this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, share, and/or subscribe, and stay tuned. And as always, until next time, I'll see you all later. See ya.